not gonna lie, the pattern we're gonna tie up today really saved my bacon this past spring. I was guiding a guy for a couple days, and we were having a little bit of a hard time getting on fish the first day. Not that the fish weren't there, but they were really skittish, and the water was really low, clear, and then coming off a high traffic weekend. So a lot of times, you know, they were just hitting it, letting it go, and before he could even react to the strike. That's how skittish they were. As I went home that night, I was trying to figure out what I could tie up that would, number one, get down fast. Number two was a little on the smaller side. And number three would look like something similar to a blue wing olive. And that's how I tied this up. This is just a basic blue wing olive Perdigon, BWO Perdigon. And the next day, the guy had one of the best fishing days of his life. I like to keep this pattern as slim profile as possible. I'm not going to add any extra lead wraps to this. This is a model 27, size 16 jig-style hook that is wide gap, and 3/32 tungsten bead silver. And I'm going to start with some 18/0 olive thread. I'm going to use some light speckled Pardo CDL for the tail. Just about 4 or 5 fibers. Take that all the way up to the bead. Next, I'm going to tie in a strand of extra small ultra wire for a rib. And next, we're going to tie in our Semperfli Perdigon body in translucent olive, and this is also available through Wholesale Fly Company. Okay, now we're going to make touching wraps, and even sometimes overlapping wraps. Oops, this is spot all the way to the bead. Counter wrap our silver ribbing wire over top of that. That extra small is so easy to break off. It's nice. Now we're going to put a couple half hitches in here. When I'm tying a Euro nymph or any other nymph with a hot spot, I like to load up 2 bobbins, one with the thread color that I'm using for the body and one with the thread color that I'm using for the hot spot. And it just saves up a bunch of time tying some of these patterns, you know, rather than having to switch your thread back and forth. Now once I have just a little bit of a hot spot there, we'll whip finish. Okay, and to finish off the fly, we're going to use a little bit of UV resin. I'm going to use my bodkin to apply it, and first of all, I'm going to move my thread out from under my vise, just in case some of this resin would drip onto the threads. And I have done that before and ruined whole spools of thread, and it's not fun. A little frustrating. I'm just going to coat the body. Nice even coat. This is where a rotary vise comes in handy. It can help you get all the, make sure it's all coated. Nice thing about the thick is that it seems to want to stay in place a little bit better than a thin when you're trying to coat a Perdigon body. Alright, looks pretty good. Hit it with our UV light. And there you go. There's just kind of a generic BWO Perdigon. What I like about this fly is that it's heavy, it's slim profile, it really sinks fast, and it works really well when it's low, clear water, and fish are just a little bit finicky, and you have to show them something that is maybe a little bit sparse, but also, you know, matches one of the most common insects found in streams all around the country, which is the betas. the blue wing olive. So I will never hit the water again without a good assortment of these in my flat box. Catch you next time.